mix gently everything. Example, way I also do it a different way sometimes. If you don't have a pasta board, I do this actually in a bowl.
Posso dare del tu, vero?
Come?
È una saggina, abbiamo detto.
Sì, sì, una saggina. It's a little taste, yeah.
Allora si apre la farina a fontana
So you open this kind of fountain
per
style,
poter mettere l'acqua.
so you can put the water in it. And then slowly with your finger. I use a fork, but she does the finger. Everyone's got different style. And you want to make sure you do this actually slowly, because if you mix it all together, you want to make sure it's nice incorporated. And the reason you do with your hands, because of warm water, your hands is warm. So that's really important to give the texture to the pasta. That's why sometimes it's hard to replicate handmade pasta with a machine-made pasta. Or some machines, sometimes they're a little bit heated. That's like you need to warm. So yeah, you do slowly. When you do this, actually, you have to be. Yeah. And then you add a little bit more. Sometimes watch out. A lot of times you make a mistake. You put way too much, and then it's hard to kind of recoup. It's better to add slowly by time how she did it. It's not coming together. You can have this made too in Toronto. Posso sentire come si sente? No. See, now it feels a little bit like wet and dry.
But it doesn't stick.
But doesn't stick, you know, because there's also a lot of semolina is also easier to work than flour.
Un poco di farina per favore.
Sì. Semolina, farina.
Farina.
So can you put?
Semolina is made from what?
Sorry?
Is it wheat? Is semolina made from wheat or what
Yeah,
is it?
wheat. It's a different wheat called
It's a durum wheat.
yeah, durum wheat. So now she probably felt it's a little bit too wet, so you add a little bit more flour.
As opposed to
See.
adding cornmeal.
See that, like
The semolina, excuse me.
so what you want to create this, but almost like a, you know, usually when you make a flour bread, what happens, like in this case, you see, you just need it, you shred it. That's where you create this consistency. So like if you make focaccia in a bread, you actually need it. She said she makes good focaccia, so I'm gonna make a, she's gonna make us focaccia.
We should do Iron Chef.
Yeah.
Iron Chef alla Masseria Fumarola.
See, now you start working it.
So nice, and when she does that, she's then rolling it back up, so it sort of creates this.
The create, and everyone's got different style. Me, I
Yeah.
shred it back and come back.
Yeah.
See? Now, you can touch, ve la faccio toccare pure per far vedere.
As long as your hands are clean.
Yeah, no, they're all clean. It's a little bit, like it's not completely wet, because if it's wet, then it becomes really messy. Whenever.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And you're probably going to put a little bit more water, and metti un po' di acqua, vero? A little bit more water with the leftovers. And I said another way to do it, if you don't have that, I'll do it. Ho detto, un altro metodo che certe volte si può fare pure, no? Che a volte alla casa prendere una coppa grande, si potrebbe anche fare. Quindi uno, if you don't have a pasta board, you can do it. It's all a question also, once you get attached to it, then you got comfortable. The thing about this, that you feel so comfortable that you can make pasta anywhere you want. You know, and even I notice when you make a mistake and the quantity is not perfectly right, you still have a great result. So, you know.
Yes. That's exactly what I would have done too.
So what would you have done? Sorry,
Just say
let's
we're
learn
watching
from
her,
each
so
other.
she cleaned up all of the little bits on the, on
Right.
the table. Now normally what I would have done is put it onto the pasta and then
No.
And then it's harder because that's
Right.
already right. And I do the
But
same
she's
thing.
now
So
made
now
another.
we're learning. Yeah, we're learning to use that.
Me
space
too,
to make it
I
right.
gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Lady, and I need to work with your hand.
That's, yeah, exactly, and you can't get it to incorporate properly. And,
I would have done the
You
same
know what
thing
we
that
do?
you guys said,
Now
so
she
now
do it.
I know.
Nice. Good. But that's the way I work and more. That's what I do most, like go down.
yeah, the rolling
Se io lo
is
faccio
interesting.
così e poi, vedi? E qua you create the consistency of the pasta, that's what you do. Quanto un lavoro più o meno? 5-10 minuti?
Dipende da quando è pronta. Dobbiamo raccogliere tutto.
As long as you work it for 5 to 10 minutes, that's when it's ready.
But then she also said, as she
And we're gonna
leaves,
make it-
she wants to keep pulling in whatever doesn't stick to the big mass.
Right.
Now she'll continue to work it, she said, until it all becomes
I get it.
cohesive. So So like literally there's nothing left on the board.
No,
It's
yes,
amazing.
Yeah.
Look at that, beautiful dough.
C'è lì, metti un traduttore. Metti uno che fa la traduzione e fai corsi di cucina.
Se volete assumere della gente, io sono disponibile,
Quello è più tipico, capito?
Lo so.
Just,
That seems neat.
Look, not even a crumb on the board.
when you make pasta, one thing I suggest, always don't lose it, you know, be calm, it's really important. Like, no, don't get nervous, because they have you have always you have to feel calm, you know, like if you see her, like it looks nice. And one of the tricks when you make yourself, you start getting, just like you know, like if it takes longer, it takes longer. Even sometimes I found when you make it at the beginning, maybe it's really, really hard. You might think it's going to be bad, but sometimes actually the texture is nice al dente. So even when it comes a little bit drier, you still actually have a great
Fai
consistency.
toccare.
How do you know when it's
I said
done?
touch, please. Yeah. Okay. You see the semolina? It's
There's nothing on the board. That's awesome.
di regola questo la fa riposare un po'.
No,
No, eh? Ah,
How do you know
perché?
when it's done?
bisogna...
Very dense.
La dobbiamo solamente coprire per allontanare polvere. Io faccio
Con un
così.
panno umido?
No.
Okay.
Adesso lo prendo.
I say usually you let it rest. You said no, I don't do it that way. Probably, maybe for the orecchiette you need more.